Hey, what's up guys? Adrian here. Today I'll be showing you guys how to set up your own Monero node running over Tor on whatever spare laptop or small little server you have. So you don't have to rely on remote nodes, so they could be seeing your transactions that you do on Monero. So you could just host it yourself, use your onion link and connect it to all your devices, and you'll be safe and secure. So for this instance, I'll be using Ubuntu server on one of my Raspberry Pis I have lying around. But I suggest you set this up on a computer that has a good processor, because 4 cores isn't really going to sync the blockchain fast compared to a faster processor, because my actual node is set up on a 8-core processor on my MacBook Pro. It's a laptop that I don't use no more, so I just use it as a spare like server. So in the 8-core MacBook, it took over a day for the blockchain to sync because I didn't have the blockchain data downloaded. So I just did it from the start, 0 to 100. It took over a day. So it's going to take a long time if you don't have the actual blockchain downloaded as of now and the process. So go ahead and SSH into your server like I did. First things first, install Tor like I have already set it up. Make sure it's started. Sudo system ctl start Tor, sudo system ctl status. Let's check if it's running. It's running. Now we're going to go into this torrc file to edit a few files that you need to uncomment, so it runs over port 18081. So go ahead and choose whatever editor of choice. I sometimes like to use Nano or Vim, so let's choose Nano. Sudo etc torrc. Once we're in the file, go all the way down. I think I've already done this. Yeah, I already uncommented. Okay, so look for the lines that says hidden service dir and hidden service port. So on a hidden service port, change, it's going to say by default it's going to be port 80 for you guys. So go ahead and change it to 18081 and 18081 over here as well. Once you have that done, you can also change the directory name if you want to, but I'll just leave it by default. So once you have that done, make sure you restart Tor like so. Now we're gonna have to grab the Monero Linux CLI wallet. To do so, you go to monerod.com, but to my experience, the last time I tried on the MacBook, I don't know if it's just the MacBook, but I tried it here too, and it doesn't download the tar file. It just downloads a file that says Linux 64. So I'll just grab it from their GitHub, like so. Copy whatever architecture you're using. I'm on a 64-bit architecture. Till you get it. It's going to start downloading it into the server. Okay. I already have it here actually. Now we're gonna extract it. Torxvf Monero. Let it extract. Okay. CD into the wallet. You're gonna see monerod. That's what we're gonna use to sync the blockchain once we have everything set up. Okay, so now that you have that, here's the full node requirements. I'll be running a prune node because for a full node, it takes a lot of storage. It's over 160 plus of gigs, and that's going to keep on growing. But for a prune node, it just takes the for the prune node, it only requires about 90 gigs or so. Well, 80 here, as it says here, compared to the 160 plus for the full, which is going to do the job as well. So I suggest you get a prune node. Now that you have that installed, the Monero wallet, now you're going to have to, if you have the blockchain, copy it into a directory. I don't think that it creates it by default. No, it doesn't. So make a directory called .bitmonero, like so. So if you have the blockchain, you would just copy the blockchain here, the data file, into the LMDB folder. But if not, then you could just disregard this. It'll sync and create the actual folder as well. So that doesn't really matter. Okay, let me just remove this for now, so you don't get confused after everything's run. Okay. All right, now that that's installed, the ports are changed. We copy the blockchain if we had it. Now we have to grab the onion address. So sudo cat var lib tor hiddenservice / hostname. I think you actually gotta be root for this. Var lib tor. Oh, it has an underscore. My bad. Okay. Okay. There's the onion address. Copy the onion address. Into a file. Save it. Okay. Now that we have the onion address and the services up, now we could go ahead and start the monerod file. So go into the Monero folder. You start it with ./monerod, and if you're running a prune blockchain, you run prune/blockchain, like so, or you just leave it monerod if you want to run the full blockchain. Just exit out of this, click enter. It's going to start the service, synchronizing, and now it's syncing. So you're going to have to let it sync. Depending on how fast your computer is, it's going to go faster or it's going to be slow. As you can see, it's not going too fast on this Raspberry Pi. So once you have that synced up, it's going to actually, you see, it made the file already. The folder, the .bitmonero folder, and the LMDB file, folder as well. So you could go into LMDB, and since you started the prune blockchain, like you see, like you stated it, prune blockchain. That's where it's storing it, the LMDB file. So the gigabytes are going to keep on going once it keeps syncing. Now, once it's synced, you're going to grab the onion address and on, let me see if I could show you guys. No, it's not going to let me show you guys. Okay, so it's pretty self-explanatory. So once the whole wallet is synced, the whole blockchain is synced, you're going to grab the onion, and it says your network is synced. You're going to grab the onion address, and on the Monero GUI, you're going to change it into where is that? Oh, right here. Like you see. So this is a small example, since I have my wallet, actual wallet, running on my laptop. Okay, so once you open the Monero GUI wallet, you're gonna go to settings and click on node, and on node you're gonna change it to remote node, and then you're gonna see a small box where you could enter your URL. You enter your URL starting with http / your onion address, and then on the section where it says port, you put 180.81, and that's it. Oh, and you mark it as you check it as trusted daemon. It's gonna show you if you want to mark it as a trusted daemon, so you check it. And yeah, if you want to run this on Android using Cake Wallet, you can actually download a Torbot. Once you have Torbot installed, start Torbot, open up Cake Wallet, and in Cake Wallet you do the same thing you did on the Monero wallet in the laptop, and just change the node into the onion URL and the 18081 port number, and it should start syncing automatically. And that's it. And congratulations, you now have a fully functional working Monero wallet, Monero node running over Tor. So enjoy.